Hey guys, welcome back to my garden. So I literally just got through the door of my house and what the hell's happening? The lights are supposed to be on, the lights are off. Timer is going, I can see the timer's there. I don't understand why it's not on. This means that the entire time I've been on vacation, these plants have had zero light besides what it's getting from this window. I don't know what the hell happened with the timer, but this really screwed me because look at the plants, guys. The lettuce is suffering. Let me turn on the lights so you guys could see a little bit better what's going on. Let's pop those on and let's get this one going. So pretty much first thing I see is a couple of the plants have begun to bolt. You could see that the lettuce is starting to shoot upwards, which means the flavor profile is just practically gone now. All that's left is just a bunch of bitter leaves, like for example, like this one. Let me just give it a try. Oh, you know what? Surprisingly, that actually tastes really nice. Huh. Okay. So this one's pretty good, guys. The loose leaf one, I thought it was gonna be extremely bitter and nasty. That's not bad. Let's see, we got another one here. So you know what? Maybe it's not all terrible. It looks like it just bolted because it didn't have like proper circulation in here going. So what I'm gonna do pretty much for the future is you could see let me just pan back a little bit. You can see that the way I have my setup here currently is I have like this large storage unit here on the side pretty much that just kind of like this base is pushed up against. So what I'm gonna have to do is move this thing over and push it back this way, maybe about like 6 inches to about a foot. I do have some clearance that way, so that's pretty good. And I'm gonna have to basically surround this thing with airflow. This one fan is not sufficient, especially this is a soft blowing fan. So although it is moving, you can see it's moving. I added quite a bit of dust. That looks pretty nasty. I gotta clean that. But although you do see it's moving, it's not blowing like heavy airflow. It's just a soft, cool breeze, just to provide some more airflow for the plants here. You can see the leaves are moving slightly, but it's not what you expect when you would think of when you place a fan into your grow room. So hopefully surrounding the plants. I'm not sure if I need four fans, or maybe I could just get like one of those like long tall guys that just kind of like oscillate. That might be sufficient enough. We'll see. I do have one of those at home, so we'll see. I gotta double check how high it is. If it does reach about this level, that might be enough to basically cool down both of these stations without having to do anything too drastic. So, other than that, what else I noticed is a couple of these leaves, you can see there's a little bit signs of nutrient burn. It's just right at the tip here at the very front. You can see it's beginning, it just looks like it's literally singed right off, like you took a hot item and just put it right there and started melting. So you can see it's a sign right there. What that means, guys, is that the water level is dropping significantly, meaning that the concentration levels are going up. Clean water is going out the window, while the nutrients are being left behind, that it's not absorbed. So, being that this is my first time growing these plants in this type of setup, like I mentioned, obviously it's going to be a huge learning curve, guys, and I'm going to make a ton, and I mean a ton of mistakes along the way, but so what? That's going to be part of the fun, honestly. And let me just actually come down to this bottom level. It looks like my main focus was up there. I forgot this bottom tray here. So you could see that the dwarf size pak choi is looking really nice actually. It's just about ready to be harvested, I think. I'm thinking maybe I could wait a little bit longer because you could see on the inside the bulb is just getting nice and like compact and tight, which is what I want. This way you get multiple layers of these leaves on the inside and it's not just all spread out wide like this. That's initially how it starts to grow, and then more and more leaves will grow in the center. So be nice and tight and compact. This purple lettuce, man, this was delicious on vacation. I do not even mind eating one more right now. Look at this beautiful, beautiful leaf of lettuce. And I got maybe like four of these guys growing. Really nice, guys. I really enjoyed these plants. I had a great time on vacation with my family, and these plants were super delicious, especially the basil, guys. The The basil, holy cow. First of all, look at the size of the leaf. This is not a traditional basil leaf, guys. This is a lettuce basil, or a basil lettuce. I forgot which way they call it. But man, super different looking and super delicious. If you, excuse me for like all the chewing in the background. If you guys ever get a chance to grow basil lettuce, definitely try it out. We made some amazing tacos, and we just literally, when we made the chicken, we literally wrapped the basil in like a big little circle, like a little cigar, and just placed it along the top of the chicken when we were grilling it. And whoo-hoo! Damn, that gave it some amazing flavor. Try it out, guys. You'll see what I'm talking about. Other than that, guys, the only issue I'm noticing is algae. So before we go, let's pop open the trays here. We gotta look at the root system and make sure the water level is not too crazy. So let me step back. You guys could see that the nutrients have dropped significantly, the water level. It looks like it must have dropped, I would say, more than 50% at this point now. And we're about 3 weeks into the growth right now. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, today is like day 24, 25, something of the sort. But before I put this down, you could see there is algae and some sediments that basically fell. Those dark spots, it's pretty much little sediments that fell off of these grow plugs when trying to push it up and down. It just little pieces fell down there. But the rest of it, that light stuff right there, that's algae beginning to grow, guys. You could even tell from the sides of the trays here. Not so much this one, as much as the one down here. So let me pop open this one, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Just a quick second. Here we go. So the roots look very lovely. You can see it's beautiful white roots. A bunch of them are starting to connect to each other, which is actually pretty nice also. It just looks really cool to me. And there's no harm in that. It's not going to affect your plants. You don't need to worry about that, guys. You can see this bottom level here is looking a lot cleaner than the first one. However, the algae is definitely taking over along the edges of the board here. So I'm going to definitely be using some alcohol to clean all that nastiness up. But other than that, it's not really affecting the growth of my plants too much. As well as I need to cut off a piece of this little corner just to get it, you see, it's like nice and tight, to get it a little bit up and down, sliding easier. So these grow rafts are working super well for me right now, guys. This is just a sort of quick, unorganized episode. It's just me ranting right now about my thoughts about what's going on. Literally just came home, and although it's a little bit of a disappointment, at the same time, it is really nice because I thought that the bolted lettuce would taste bad. It tastes really good, actually. So I'm going to try out the rest of the lettuce that I have over here. I also have to replace. Okay, Dylan, I'll be right there. My son's calling me, guys, so it looks like I gotta get out of here. You see these spots that I harvested plants? I'm going to have to put in new plants in those places, and that's pretty much it, guys. My son's calling me. I gotta get out of here. If you like the episode, guys, show me some love. Hit that thumbs up. Post any messages or comments down below. I'm going to do my best to respond. We're going to be back soon for more. There's many episodes coming. Thank you guys for watching.